Okay, let's talk presentation software. So presentation software just allows you to create a presentation, a slideshow, um, informational, for fun. And right now I'm actually in a presentation software. So let's talk about, I'm not sure if I'd call these the big three. It's more like, I would probably consider it the big two plus also this one. So right now I'm in Google Slides, which is Google's free online slideshow presentation software. It's free. It's pretty easy to use. So it has a lot of stuff going for it. There's Microsoft PowerPoint. We do have Microsoft PowerPoint on our machines here at school, and it's a really good option. I really like PowerPoint as well, and I use PowerPoint quite a bit. Keynote is the software that comes on a Mac. So if you use an Apple computer at home, you probably have Keynote on there. Now, you could use Keynote, you could still use Google Slides, and you can actually get Microsoft's PowerPoint on your Mac if you prefer that software. But this software is not free. PowerPoint is not free. Keynote comes free on your Mac. Google Slides is free on the internet. PowerPoint is not free. Okay, and two honorable mentions. Canva is actually a graphics software, but they have where you can create presentations, and it is online and free. There are some designs that you can pay for, but they do have free options. And Openoffice is a free program that you can download as well. I actually used Openoffice in college when I didn't have PowerPoint, and that was before Google was, I don't want to say, I'm not sure if it was before Google was around. Well, not before Google was around, but before Google Slides and all that stuff was around or just popular. So I used Openoffice on my computer because it was free and it worked. Okay, so let's take a look at PowerPoint. So PowerPoint is usually on your computer, but I have PowerPoint online thanks to Fayette County Schools. Now you can see that PowerPoint looks a lot more complicated than Google Slides. There's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of menus. So PowerPoint is more complicated. It is not as easy to use as Google Slides. But on the flip side, it's more powerful. It can do more stuff. So it's kind of a trade-off if you want an application that's powerful or you want one that's simple. And just to compare it, I'll show you Google Slides, which just has some pictures, and all of the menus are up here like this. So this is a lot more user-friendly. This is easier to use. Keynote, I can't show you because I do not have a MacBook, but here is Apple's preview on their website. So you can kind of see they have made a really cool presentation to look at. I'm not sure how easy that presentation was to make, but it looks like it's got some cool stuff. Perhaps. And one interesting thing I'm going to show you down here is that it's PowerPoint friendly. Because PowerPoint has such a huge share of the market, so many people who are using PowerPoint, so many people use PowerPoint, Keynote is friendly and its files can be opened in PowerPoint and vice versa. So that's Apple's. And one cool thing that I will show you is that it looks like you can use the Apple Pencil. So that is that's a really cool feature that you don't get from any of the other softwares. So if you have an Apple Pencil, which is a really cool tool, and you want to draw on your slide, that would be a really cool way to do that. Okay, I'm going to show you Canva real quick. So they have all kinds of really cool presentation templates that you can kind of see over here on the left. Just really neat stuff that looks really professional and interesting. So when you make a presentation, it's really cool to use some sort of style that engages your audience. And that's absolutely easy to do with Canva because they're so cool. The other applications have those, but they're not as flashy as the ones on Canva. So I'm going to show you right here. So I just Googled presentation software, and what came up first, we've got PowerPoint, Keynote, Openoffice, Free Viewer, some other stuff. And talking about the best presentation software on PC Mag, they have rated some of them, and they have given their top rating to PowerPoint. I know I just poo-pooed all over Internet Explorer and Edge in the last video, so not everything Microsoft puts out is bad. Their applications are great. So PowerPoint, like I said, I use it a lot, and you can see PC Mag has given it their highest rating. Keynote, they gave a good one too. Prezi, I will tell you, I was really disappointed. I wanted to show you Prezi. When I was in college, Prezi was free, and it's no longer free. So that's kind of stinky. Google Slides is on here. They've given Google Slides a pretty good rating. And Powtoon, which I really wouldn't consider presentation software. I would consider that more video creation. So I'm not really sure why they have it here. But those are kind of your top options. Back here, we talked about PowerPoint, which is the most powerful, the most complicated. Google Slides, easy, free. Keynote, comes on a Mac. Canva, really cool, pretty templates. You have to have an account though, but it is free to make one. And Openoffice, which was a great option back for me in college when I couldn't afford to buy PowerPoint or didn't have it provided to me free from the school district. Although now Google pretty much would probably take the spot of Openoffice because it's free and online. And even if you don't have access to the internet at home, Google Chrome or the Google apps will allow you to edit and create an offline mode. So they do work even if you don't have internet. So I'm not sure the place for Openoffice currently, but it was a cool option. So I wanted to talk about it very briefly. So those are our presentation softwares.